Hey everyone, we're going to be playing some 4-player chess. Let's see if I can join a few queues. So lately I've been covering a lot of Bughouse World Championship games. We could also check the calendar, I guess. There is a open section and an under 2000 section. I've been covering a lot of those games, so let me join this queue. Here we go. Why am I not hearing things? That concerns me. Sound volume. It should be. Oh, maybe that was aborted. That could be why. Anyway, we can take a look at the calendar. So let me see if there's any games coming up tonight that we can cover. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't see anything in the near future. Okay, who are we playing? We've got 1900 on the left. That is who we are concerned about. So I most likely want a castle to the right. Maybe we can play this move soonish. Gold is saying, or sorry, yellow is saying help. I don't know why he's saying help. It doesn't mean to start the game. That is not a good sign. My opposite doesn't want to play, then the game. Okay. Well, that's Borden is better than having to play with him resigning in like 2 moves. He lost like half a point, but hey, I then he got 756. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna try to join another queue here. So of course, when it aborted, I was red. Now I have to play green. Okay, so guy on the right is the highest rated. These three. My opposite is relatively high rated. Has red played any other types of games before? He has not. This is 1-point queens. All right. We're going to try to prevent this knight from coming in. I'm going to try to set up a structure so we could castle to the right. Let's see. You just want to go all in with that. Now let's push some pawns here. What is this about? He could just take this, which is usually a pretty decent trade. So I think I would like that. It would weaken red. He doesn't want to do that. It's kind of a passive move. Okay, he promotes here. Let's see. I'm gonna push this now though, because now this pawn is hanging. That's interesting. Okay, so now the bishop can't even retreat. Okay, this is potentially an issue. I'm gonna prepare to castle though. I'm gonna prepare to castle to the left. He may do this to prevent the castling, in which case I could just push the pawn. And we could potentially see sacks. I don't think they'll work together that much. I still don't quite understand why this hasn't been taken. But you never know, I guess. Okay. We're gonna castle. My king is now fairly safe. If this knight moves, this could be double attacked. But at least the bishop isn't back there. Okay. Bishop has retreated a little bit, but not very far. Not really much of a threat. Remember Madeira? Not sure if I do. What is this? Oh, he's trying to fianchetto to the bishop, I guess. Okay. I think we want to push this pawn just so I can get this knight out, potentially. And that also opens up this potential check. Now he's offering a knight trade. I bet blue sure wishes he had taken the bishop instead of allowing this knight trade. So I still like that I'm attacking this pawn, but I really need to get my queen on this file somehow. A little bit tough to do. Let me get the knight out. Like, he's attacking this knight a few different ways. We could go rook over, push these pawns. I think I like that idea. So red has traded knights with blue, which it's good for me whenever they trade, though I would have much preferred if blue had taken this bishop while they had a chance. I have to keep in mind yellow is relatively higher rated. Okay, where's this guy going? Maybe he's trying to get this one? I don't know. Thinking of maybe pushing these. But then this might trade. So how about let's just prevent this knight from any shenanigans. So he may try to attack this, potentially. I'm not sure. I don't like that yellow is the one with the extra queen. He's the one I least want to have an extra queen. I really don't like this diagonal here. Oh, he's locked this down. This I like. I think I can just push this one. And also just go up. Maybe that we should do that first. So I no longer have this check threat anyway. I want to be able to push this, but have it defended. Like red is going for a queen. Yellow probably won't contest that. If yellow really wanted to be adventurous, he could have tried to mate his opposite before. It says I have been disconnected, so that's not good. We'll try reloading. I don't want my time to tick down. Oh, okay. Been awarded extra time. Is my layout still okay? We're good. So, I'm sorry, I mean, no offense, but if I didn't remember you. Ooh, he's going after blue. That's interesting. He's out of my face. I like that. Maybe we can even push this pawn now. I think first... We go there? Nah, let's just push the pawn. See, if I can get it up here, I can swing my queen around and maybe mate red. Red doesn't seem very on top of things. The question is red going to support yellow by attacking blue? He's not. Red is just going for a queen. Oh, I can't swing my queen up because he could just take it. So let's not do that. Again, this is somewhat difficult to stop. Could go over here to threaten a check. Could go up here. Make these sorts of threats. Then maybe come out here. What's this guy planning? Kind of a weird move. So if I go here, can he tempo me? Just go here to tempo me. If I'm tempoed, I can just go here, so that's not a big deal. Yeah, let's get our queen out. I don't like it that red and yellow both have extra queens. Anyway, I go into a lot of Twitch streams, and I've been streaming for a bunch of years, so apologies if I don't remember everyone. Red and yellow are getting somewhat scary. This queen move might have been premature. I would like to go here, but I would like to do it in a way that is not threatening. Like, I don't want them to anticipate what I'm doing. Ooh, I like this. If he can take away this bishop, that would be wonderful for me. So, like that plan. Huh. So this bishop might be fallen. I'm gonna go in here. Yeah, let's do that. My idea is to threaten like this sort of thing. Where's he going? Not really sure what the point of this is. I guess maybe he's going for that. I don't really understand. Anyway, this is a pin, so we can't even take it. I think we can get away with that one. Also, these rooks are united. I like that. Okay, where's he trying to go? I'm not sure what the idea is. Oh, maybe he wants to go here. Go for this pawn. That might be a thing. Could just push. So blue has been taking some of yellow's stuff. I still have 0 points. 1,500 question marks are unpredictable. Yeah, for sure. But this guy, he hasn't been making the greatest moves, but he does have an extra queen. Whoa. That I like. I think I take this for sure. This is checkmate, I believe. Is blue going to see checkmate? I would be happy to eliminate a player. He like takes, I can always take back. Maybe I'll try to take this. I don't know. Red could get the checkmate too, by the way. Any of this should be checkmate. I don't mind if red gets the mate either. I just want to get a player eliminated so that I guarantee I'm not 4th place. Because 4th place is terrible. Red is taking a lot of time here. He's thinking about something. Don't know what that thing is. This is an odd move. I don't think it accomplishes anything. There's nothing scary. That diagonal. Okay. I think I want to take this one. So I want to, yeah, I definitely want to take this way. So targeting this rook, this bishop's under attack. Red is pretty powerful. That I'm concerned about. Where's he going? I don't really understand. Can't say I get that one. Might just push. Also go here. Oh, okay. I think I take this. Maybe I don't take that. That's a little bit menacing to... Yeah, I'd better take it. My opposite, he does have the most points. Okay, so this guy, I don't think he understands he doesn't get points for capturing dead pieces. Our next order of business is to promote this pawn. This queen is a little bit out of place though. I guess if I push this, this knight might fall. We want to be a little bit careful. Where's he trying to go? Not sure. I could just push this one. I think that's a good idea. And the reason is if he pushed this pawn would be a little bit scary anyway. Where's he going? Kind of attacking this, but not really. Okay, blue's going after red. I like that. I could just push. I can trade my knight to get away this queen. I'd be fine with that. Also swing the rook around. Let's just push this pawn though. It seems the simplest. This is still a threat. I would love to get my queen to here. You could just take this. Okay, so this could be a thing. I think I just push. Red's not really threatening me. One of Red's pieces got taken. Maybe he'll be mad at blue. Hey, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Thanks for watching. Oh, whoa. Okay. I do have to watch the point count a little bit here. Because if blue gets too many points, he can claim. But if I mate red, I'm going to get 20 points, which will be helpful. This is actually attacked by a few things. Maybe that was premature. Ooh, okay. I got both their queens off the board though. Pretty happy with how that worked out. Okay. So, what do we want to do now? Let's go. Oh, it's not my move. I'm thinking of going here to attack the knight. Also supporting this rook. Basically, I can't let blue checkmate red. But if blue doesn't checkmate red, then we're in good shape. Do have a check here. Oh, that's hopeful. I'm gonna take this one. Attacking this pawn. You can also just march the pawn. By the way, this rook is defended a few ways. never comes under attack. Even though I'm down a bunch of points, I still feel pretty confident. Oh, that's mate. Let's just mate him. Okay. Now, I would still like to give my opposite second place. That's going to be our next mission. He's been a decent opposite. He hasn't really attacked me. So, no complaints there. This is mate. Oh, not quite. Okay, opposite got second, I got first. We're pretty happy with that result. And yellow, who was the highest rated, got fourth place. The highest rated part for me, I mean. That was a pretty good result. Let me just look back at the game. I didn't feel there was any place I made like a huge mistake, but I just want to look again to see if I missed anything. Yellow was the scary one. Like this was really scary to me. I got pretty worried, especially if this knight moved. I got worried they were going to team up on me. I also got worried that yellow had two queens and then red got two queens. I did not want either of them to have extra queens. I think I got really lucky that yellow moved into mate, like right here. This was like clutch. And I was okay with giving blue the mate. So I think blue played this wrong though. I mean, this let me take a piece. I think this was mate. And, well, I guess he still would have lost this bishop anyway, but it might have been a safer mate for him, not having to lose this bishop. These moves, like, I'm not sure what red was trying to accomplish. Like, he's kind of centralizing his pieces, which is good in theory, but I think he just thought he was getting points for capturing dead pieces. I think that's what it boiled down to. Like, his pieces were centralized, but they weren't really attacking any squares of mine or any squares of blues. I mean, I guess in theory he could, like, pin the queen, but even, like, a pawn push breaks that pin. So red's moves were kind of mysterious. And then blue, even though I took two of blue's pieces, blue was going after red. So I was happy about that. So here I lost my 1-point queen, and then they both lost their 9-point queens. That worked out great for me. I think what blue should have done is make a passive move. Like he could have moved this rook to a better square, for example. Like he could have played this. He could have just like centralized the rook. Then he can wait for me to take the queen. Then he takes back and he still has his queen. I think that was better for blue. And I still would have taken the red queen, like for sure. It would have been fine for me, but this just worked out the best way possible for me when I got to take blue's queen. And then when blue, like, I don't understand why blue is trading this. This is pretty bad for him. So, I mean, I guess he didn't want to let him trade this way, but this hangs the knight. Like, he could have, what could he have done? He could have played knight here, for example. I guess then he could be mated if I go here and red goes here, but then red gets credit for the mate. I don't know that I would let red get credit for the mate like that. I probably would have just taking this dead piece to hold my rook. So I think he was better off moving the knight, even though it was kind of moving into mate, because it wasn't a mate I was going to take. I got a little greedy taking this pawn. I had to be careful about red not getting a mate somehow, but it seems safe enough. And luckily, I don't think anyone noticed this bishop here. And red just started hanging all of his pieces. I don't really understand the reason for that. Like, if he was going to hang all of his pieces, he could have just resigned. Yeah, I didn't really see anything in that game that I regret. Anything that I should have done better or improve upon. Let's go see if we can get in another cue. We are green again with 2100 on our left. He's who we are most worried about. Is this like I haven't really seen an animated profile picture before. That's kind of weird. Blue has an animated profile picture. Didn't even know that was a thing that could happen. Okay, we're probably going to win a castle to the right. Ooh, that's an annoying move. I wanted to play that. Okay. That's pretty frustrating, honestly. I mean, if he takes, at least we get the rook file. If he doesn't take, then maybe we'll just lock it down. Okay. So I'm going to lock this down. We're going to Fiend Shadow here. Going to try to castle. These are kind of weakening moves from blue. How much has blue played before? Blue has played only a few games. This is supported. Okay, where's this knight going? He's kind of double attacking here, but not yet. I think I want to kick this knight out. Like, I could go here, but nah, I don't like that knight there. This bishop's getting a little bit spicy. You have to push. Actually, I might have to ignore that for now. This is kind of a threat. We push. Nah, I don't think I want him to take that way. I'm just gonna defend like this for now. He's trying to get potentially his queen active. He has some good lines here. This is really bad. It can be taken a number of ways. Where is this knight going? That knight has a lot of weird ideas. I better prevent the knight from coming in and trying to check me. I do like that this bishop is out of the way because it was kind of bearing down on me before. Where is this knight going? That's so weird. Okay. I think we ought to be in shadow. We still have the chance. This is double attacked. He has to be a little bit careful about pushing. I think basically blue's only plan is to promote, which is not a great plan. Yellow hasn't developed any of these pieces though. So maybe queen here, knight here, castle, that sort of thing. That is really weird. He's trusting his opposite a lot. You can take it several different ways. Get the knight out first. Well, no, actually I'm gonna get the queen out first. Because we can like support this if yellow decides to take. Yellow is really dedicated to that knight and he's lost it. And perhaps now he will have less trust in his opposite. That also gives blue the green light to keep pushing. So maybe I want to go here just to keep this bishop active. Is this, yeah, let's send it this way. Getting awfully close to promotion. He's bringing the other knight out. Okay, I think we can safely castle. Let's just do that for now. Oh, that's gonna leave a mark, but he can just promote and ignore that, I suppose. Maybe he wants two queens. Give up a rook, get two queens. That seems. Oh, he's even like defending. That's kind of funny. Blue should not take this knight. Okay. Let me see if I can start making something happen over here now. At some point, we want to like bring this over. This could possibly be a thing. Oh, this is full queens. I forgot about that. That's pretty funny. Okay. So we just come out here, I guess. Sure. So they are gonna rack up a bunch of points by eating each other's stuff. But I still feel relatively safe. So there's that at least. All right, now I'm a little bit worried about this type of move. We could always come back to defend. I think for now we'll just lock this one down. We could also go queen up to defend. Another option. I'm hoping that blue will start doing spicy stuff to one of these other players. But it's possible he might just go after me, which we don't want to see. Could try to get something like this happening. I'm just going to bring the king over. Blue is getting eaten up. Yellow is disconnected. It's a little bit odd. Oh, this could be a thing. Queen takes, pawn takes, exploit the pin. That would be interesting. I think I want to unite these rooks by moving this bishop somewhere. Probably this direction. Just to protect this pawn more. If yellow times out, the problem is that I think blue can mate yellow fairly easily. So blue is getting quite powerful. I would rather if yellow continued to exist. I guess the other option is I could go here, swing this rook over, and start pushing pawns. I think I should actually push this just because like long term this isn't a good idea, but at least my bishop could maybe get involved in this mate. My king feels a little bit vulnerable. They're racking up a lot of points. Okay. So I think we can push. Now this bishop could potentially get involved. Red is retreating. Okay. Maybe over here. This knight would be loose. Yeah, let's do that. Gotta watch this knight. Like if this happens, we probably have to take. But Blue is getting awfully close to mate in here. I kind of just want to push this pawn. If we get there, it checks blue. Trying to take that. That doesn't mate. We'll just push. He didn't even take back. That's kind of odd. Now that can be taken. I do not want blue to trade this, but it's possible that he might trade it. And he did. That's unfortunate. At least we have another rook in the game, which can potentially start checking the yellow king. Okay. Push this one, I guess. If he pins me, we can go bishop out here. Oh, that's this mate. Oh, not quite. Okay, is that mate? Yeah. Okay, at least I get the 20 points for the mate. So we're not fourth. Is always a goal. Thanks to the follow from Ice Cream 2101. Really appreciate it. So, oh, for those who don't know what this game is, we can put the rules in the chat. This is free for all. And the way it works is you get points for capturing pieces, and you get points for mating kings. So you get 20 points for checkmating a king, which I just got. You get 9 points for capturing a queen. You get where's he promoting? What's here? All right, let's get this rook involved. So it's 9 points for a queen. 5 points for a rook. 5 points for a bishop, because bishops are more powerful than in a normal chess game. 3 points for a knight, 1 point for a pawn. And this is full promotions, so these become their full piece value. All right, do we want to push this guy, I guess? My king is a little bit unsafe. We can move him here. Let's just push for now. That's going to be a queen. So let's come back. I'm going to prevent him from promoting. This is maybe something I could take, but blue is kind of a wild card now. Like I would like to be attacking red, Maybe I should get this knight here. Just, okay. That's something. Okay, he's actually attacking this rook and the knight. Is there a way we can guard both of them? The answer is probably not. Well, I can check here. That check there and then save the knight. That might be, no, wait, we can go here. Let's try this one. So that interposes something in the way. We're defending the rook. Which do I prefer in 4-play chess, bishops or rooks? I prefer rooks, but there's a lot of strong players that actually prefer bishops. So it's not unreasonable to prefer bishops. I know, for example, Chow Chow Chess prefers bishops to rooks. But ultimately, bishops can only control one color, where rooks can prefer control of both colors. Okay, this is already defended a bunch. I think we can push. So if I go here, that does let him promote. Be a little bit careful about that. Well, now it's maybe worth doing. Maybe he wants to do this just defended. I'm just gonna tuck my king away. If he promotes the queen, then I take it. Promoted to rook. That's a smart promotion. Do I still take it? That's the question. I think I do. That kind of helps red. I think I take it anyway. So this is defended. My king is safe from checks. This is still a promotion path. We're guarding this pawn more. Red is still the biggest threat, but for some reason blue is going after me. This is a loose knight that we need to do something about. Could come out here. That allows a check. Maybe we come up. I think I like that plan. Red is being kind of annoying. Kind of want to push here. Let's see if blue annoys me here. If I get my pawn here, then he's kind of prevented this bishop from coming in. I've blocked his path. Not sure where this guy's going. Can't go here. He goes. Oh, okay. Love to see that. Take as many of Red's pieces as you can, buddy. Ooh, what? Why would you do that? I don't really understand that move. This is probably our next promotion path. Red is still scary. So you could push, I guess. go for this. I guess I just take. Yeah, let's push. Where's he going? I don't really see any squares he can go to. Like, this is covered. This is covered. This is covered. I'm gonna go here? I don't know. I don't really see red's plan. Red needs to get, like, these pieces active. He's not doing that. Okay. Is this his threat? Like, kind of. Huh. Well, we can come back. I'm preventing him from coming here. Build this promotion path. I could also swing this rook around. Like, I could mate blue and just claim, or mate blue and win the 1v1, but I would rather mate red and help blue get second, given a choice in the matter. So he's preventing me from a promotion. Seems to be his plan. I'll take that. And some more points. So blue already demonstrated he wasn't going to help me versus red. If I thought he would help me, then I would have let him keep that. This could now be a thing to attack this bishop. I have to keep that in mind. Okay. I hope blue doesn't resign, because blue is my opposite. Okay. So we've got second for my opposite, and we have won the game. Red is angry at me. Don't resign, red. If you don't want blue to get second, then don't resign. I could have just mated or claimed or whatever. Now they're roasting me in the chat. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if blue had like attacked me a bunch, then I would have given red second. But he didn't really attack me. Alright, let's go find some other games. Nothing going on right now. We could observe a game. Observe this game for a little bit. Oh, I suppose I could go over that game to see what I could have done better. That's another option. This game we're watching now, though, is a free-for-all 2300 plus. Yellow has already been eliminated. Green did not take the red rook. I think green wants red's help. I guess he was also concerned if he took the red rook we could have seen like a blue check, then red could have picked it up. So it was maybe a bit of a poisoned rook also. So we're looking at the point count. Red has the most points, but he is playing without a queen on the board. Red would like it if green got in a position to start checking blue. So he could, for example, check on this diagonal. Could potentially check on this diagonal, but this diagonal seems like a better target. Going after this pawn. Red might have to swing his rook back. So red is kind of relying on green to make this move. Well, actually, I guess this is a cleaner way of doing it if the queen stays here. I'm assuming the queen's going to take this, unless he wants to get out of check somehow. Oh, he's going for promotion. Interesting. He can pick up the rook and also prevent promotion. Green can basically disable blue, but red may be getting too powerful. Red has a lot of points here. So I think green is worried about red being too powerful. So he wants blue's help against red, which I don't know if blue is going to do. Blue is now threatening a check on green. Yeah, if he's going to do this check, I don't know why he did it now rather than waiting. Like, I mean, if he was going to attack blue, he should have done it when he could have picked up the rook. He could do this and give the rook to red, but I don't think he's going to do that. Blue is getting powerful again. I think red still has some of the best winning chances unless they gang up on him. Red just has so many more pawns that can promote. And if these two just attack each other, then red is going to eventually get another queen in the game. But red promotes here. So right now blue can just take that. We could conceivably check, but not so good for him. He would like to promote, but he may wait to do that until blue is in check. So this move kind of forks things, maybe forcing the rook to move away somewhere. And then he can drop down and attack these. It's hard for red to guard all of this stuff now. I mean, I guess he could check here. Let's see. Is this good? This. 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 This might be best. as he threatens some red stuff. This king is a little exposed now. That and if green checks, red would love that, because then he would take that opportunity to promote. He may try to get this knight involved, or he may just leave it defending himself. So I think blue wants to trade for this pawn. He's so scared of it. Green is supporting his pawns for promotion. You could see the queen sack here. You could also play queen. Okay. Interesting. That, I mean, that would be mate, but I don't think they'll coordinate that. Just gave up the pawn. Most advanced pawn. So yeah, red would like it if these guys attacked each other rather than picking off his pawns. That's interesting. Now he can take this queen that was taking some of his pawns. Oh, but this is a threat now. So now he's not going to take the queen. I don't think this was necessarily a good move by green, because it caused red to not eliminate more of blue's pieces. There's a possible check threat against green. But I don't think he trusts blue enough to do that at this point, because blue is going after red. Red needs to wait for a signal that blue is actually going to go after green. Probably this is the plan next. Or maybe this. This could be okay too. This followed by this. Blue is almost flagged here. This could be a potential threat. Also, he could try to swing the rook around. Red is kind of just hoping that they won't coordinate. Because if they do coordinate, then whoever gets the credit for the mate is in kind of a dominating position. So red has had like a relatively safe king forever. I mean, again, they could coordinate to mate him, but assuming they don't coordinate and sack their queen to do so and hand the win to the other player, this is a relatively safe king. Whereas these are both kings that can be checked many different ways. He's just going to promote this, maybe? If he promotes, then I guess one of them could take this. Wow. Okay. Guess he figures can't take this because it's guarded. Oh, but now the rook falls. Now he can promote. Red is now in a great position. He could take that, protected by that. There's that, but it's not mate. There's this square. So he's probably going to try to save this queen. Maybe he checks. Wow. Interesting. He could check here. Move. I don't like that. He can just take that. That was not the square. Oh, never mind. That there's a pin. Maybe that was brilliant after all because of the pin. He's going to eat more of blue's things. These are still in take. Still has to deal with that problem. So he wants to march this pawn up. Is there a mate somewhere? Wow, okay. Got rid of this green pawn. That move had a purpose. I can always sneak back here. Guess he wants to guard this pawn. Oh, okay. Still has to watch out for this type of thing. It's not quite mate because he has an escape square. We may look to this type of thing. But then, oh, double check. That's very nice. Also potentially has this check, which puts another buffer here. Imagine he wants to... Well, he can't do that now. There's a promotion squares here. Wow. That's mate for blue. That's super interesting. That's a great find by blue. And blue can claim. So even if green did not want to support the mate, if green wanted to move away, he couldn't because green was in check. So red made a huge blunder there. Red actually still got second though. So not the end of the world. But look how close this is. 68 points to 69 points to 70 points. And that is partly because like he took a pawn in order to deliver that mate. That would 1 point made the difference. Very interesting. All right, let's see if there's some cues we can play in. We are green yet again. Okay, we have a 2300 on the right. Going to be a little bit difficult. This is full promotion. Probably want to play this to get a decent pawn structure. Okay, so red hasn't played much before at all. Yellow, I am worried about. Assume yellow plays this. Oh, he didn't. Okay, then I'm going to play that. Red is going all out for blue. Right now, there's not much I can do about that. If this bishop moves away, we can threaten the pawn. This bishop moves away somewhere, then we can do that sort of thing. Okay. This could potentially be a threat. I hate trading these bishops. It might be something I need to do. I guess I can go here for now. So that type of thing might happen. Okay. Go up here. I think we just go up by 1. We're gonna play it snug for now. We can go here. Oh, always a tough position. All right, I think this is probably the way to go. Oh, interesting. Oh, I hoped you would take with queen, so I could have taken that. Okay. Well, at least we're moderately safe. He's kind of looking at that one. I think we want to push this over for now. Nope. That is hanging. It does give him the rook file, but I think I'm fine with that. It also lets him come back. Well, if he comes back, I take there. Yeah, I think we take here for sure. Not only that, blue could go after that potentially. He does have the rook file. We're going to come back. Yellow going for promotion. Okay, that's a lot of pieces lined up. I think I have to take here, as much as I don't want to. That's a really weird move. I don't like that I lost that knight, but at least I still have my bishop. Blue is close to promotion. This pawn, they're kind of each protecting it. Okay. Do I just push these, I guess? Yeah, let's get this one out. Just because I can push and defend this pawn later on. Eventually we want to get this bishop back. This could also be a move though. I'm worried about this pawn, first of all. There's even more things attacking the pawn. Where's he going? All right. Let's push this guy. Now we're defending the pawn more. This is a problem. I think I just come back. Don't take... Do we take the rook? If I take the rook, is either of them going to take back? Well, also, this can't move away. Maybe he can move away. Then he takes... I'm going to take it. Oh, he defended me. That's awesome. Okay, also this is check. Okay. I think we check here, but also defends this. I'm a little concerned about this one. I really want to get my bishop back. Whoa. Okay, I'm not fourth. I'm not fourth. That's good. Okay. We do have issues though. Not fourth, but we have issues. All right. First thing we got to do, get some king safety. This bishop is kind of misplaced. Where do we want that bishop? Maybe here? This pawn may be a little loose. What? Their mate somewhere? Is that mate? No. Is that mate? No. Okay, so I don't understand that move really. Let's shoot. What am I meant to do here? Yeah, I don't really know about that one. I think we just push this guy for now. The time is not great. I really don't like this rook bearing down on me. Not my favorite thing. We gotta get this rook in play. Huh. I guess I could take this one. The advantage of this, we're threatening a check on blue. Wow, he's letting blue get really powerful. All right. I guess I don't want to check blue after all. Let's come back. We have this. These are still squares though. There's a queen trade on offer. Does he see that his queen is hanging? I assume he does. He's at 2300. Okay. So maybe we bring this knight around. That does expose this pawn. We push the pawn first. We can push the pawn first. now the bishop guards. Bishop guard is here. Kind of want to bring this knight around for more safety. Blue is super powerful. Because red went after me early on, I haven't promoted anything. I'm definitely doing the worst. He's going right into blue's territory. I have boxed in my queen a little bit, at least temporarily. This is a potential check though. That's still a square. We hung a queen. Okay. This king is... Let me see, is that going to do anything for me? Not yet. Okay. Where's my mate? I don't think I have mate yet. Now we're looking at this diagonal. Could still potentially get the queen in here. Yeah, yellow's taking the mate. Hopefully they'll grab this queen now. At least that makes yellow slightly less powerful. Oh, I gotta watch out for this. Maybe we push this next. Could push, then he would take. Let's just lock this down. Oh, wow. Blue is going after yellow. Love to see it. How do I help? I'm on board. How do I help? Coming out here, I guess? Okay. I talked about helping, but unfortunately, that put me in third. An autoclaim. That's unfortunate. that's unfortunate. At least I wasn't fourth though. So not the end of the world. I was 2580. Now we're what, 2570 something. I'm trying to hit 2600, but it's tough. Yeah, thanks for shouting out Swole19. Sorry I haven't been paying so much attention to the chat. I wrapped up in that game there. It did not go my way. Oh, maybe I should look at the game at some point to find better moves. Okay, we're most concerned about red. I think I want to set up a good pawn structure to castle to the left. What? I don't want to trade these queens. So, no thank you, sir. Is he gonna just let red promote? That would be pretty annoying. What? I'll take that one. Thank you. Green, can you go ahead and take care of red? I feel like he's not taking care of red. Yellow has disconnected, which kind of hurts green. So if these pieces get grayed out, then hopefully he'll, go back and try to stop that promotion rather than worrying about taking this rook. I don't want to see red get too powerful. This also could be a thing. He gets grayed out. Hey, bro, play it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the follow. Really appreciate it. Yeah, all my viewers should know Swole for sure. Thank you, Swole, for. Oh, that's mate. Okay, we're not fourth, and we're actually looking okay here. Do I go back? Maybe I just bring the knight out. I guess I'm a little concerned about that one. That and that at the same time, but that's pretty unlikely. Okay. This isn't really a good place for this. I could take this one. Let's just come out here. If he, attacks me, then I can go here. Threaten this. Okay, he hasn't attacked me. So I'd like to, promote these pawns among the dead pieces. Need to get rid of a few things, though, first. I also would like some king safety. Maybe it'd be better to get king safety first. Okay, they're threatening to trade these. Maybe I can attack this rook. So red is busy. Wow, that's annoying. I guess this could come. This is like a really weird move. I guess green is going after me now. So good to know. Okay. So now that I know green is going after me, what do we do about that? We come over here maybe? Now you can go here. This is a tough situation. Here, you can go here. Shoot, that queen might be toast. I could just take this, let go of the queen. We can go here, I guess. Okay, now you take that one. Interesting. So we can always take this back. Wow. They're going hard after each other. I think I should get some safety before I do anything else, though. Wait, is there any way I can exploit this? I don't really see anything. We're just going to castle. Okay. We could go here. I probably want to develop some pieces, though. Maybe something like this. I have no more... it's my turn. Ah, my bad. I have no more dark square bishops harassing me. This might come, though. Yep. Let's leave this queen on a dark square. maybe we could go after this one or this. Pawn's a little loose for now. We can also get the bishop back, tuck him away for safety. Okay. Let's develop this guy. We could go back here, threaten this. I think I like that for now. Interesting. Green kind of getting in there. I think he's gonna try to push this pawn now. Whoa. That's spicy. Okay. Don't know how to feel about that one. I guess we could go here. Let me just take this one. If they want to trade, I'm fine with that. Red is saying too easy blue. Yeah, I feel like this has worked out well for me. So let's just come back here. I do want to get rid of these pawns so we can push. Okay. Let's go up here. No, actually that's not good. Let's just go here for now. This rook is in take. He didn't notice that. So I'm just gonna take this one. Hope he takes this rook. He did. Worried about this promotion. Might have to sack something to stop that. Right now we're guarding it. Oh, he wants to give me the mate. Sure. Yeah, let's do it. And we'll take this pawn. Just to guarantee second. Well, that doesn't even guarantee it. Okay. We can actually go out here. We have this threat also threatening the knight. Threatening this and this. So I did not give my opposite second place, but they did tie for second. So I don't feel like I'm an entirely terrible opposite. Okay. Yeah, I've been ignoring the chat again. Sorry about that. Thanks for the follow from Halad P13 and from Zugger. Really appreciate it. So yeah, this is 4-player FFA chess. Players take turns clockwise. Let me go over this game, actually. So yellow hung his queen, then immediately resigned. Yellow, I guess, hadn't played an FFA game before that, so it was his first FFA game. I was able to get a quick mate. So that was 9 points for the queen, 20 points for the checkmate. So in FFA, you're all playing individually, take turns going clockwise. Whenever you capture a piece, you get points for that piece value. So it's 1 point for a pawn, 3 points for a knight, 5 points for bishops and rooks, 9 points for queens, and you get 20 points for a checkmate or a king capture. Yeah, the early resigns do somewhat ruin the format, but not much can be done about that. He was kind of dead, but if he had stuck around, the game would have changed a lot for sure. So green stopped red's promotion. They traded. This looked really scary for me. The problem is that I revealed an attack on my queen. Not only that, he has this attack. So suppose I mean this may be giving green too much credit, but like suppose I went somewhere like this could potentially happen. So like that was kind of what I was worried about. I didn't want to give up my queen that early. So the reason I played the move that I did is that I'm defending this square. So if he plays rook takes, I can take back with queen, even if my queen is attacked. Like suppose he goes here, he goes here. Like I don't have to take back here and lose my queen. I can just take back with queen. But I was struggling to find a good move here. Because apart from queen here, like even queen here is dangerous. Queen here, I was worried potentially about this move. Although that does let me mate him, but like if this moves away, I don't know. It looked really tough, but you're always scared that they're going to coordinate against you. And like this was a move that really was coordinating against me. So I think red had that stuff in mind, but green did not, luckily. So we were able to keep our queen. They traded bishops, which was great for me. Red sacked his rook. So here, I'm not sure why red sacked his rook. That was such an odd move. It's possible that red was hoping to form like a battery here, or like how can I support red? Like suppose like if green doesn't take back, like suppose green makes a random move, like I mean if it were red's move again, then red could do something fun. Like say I moved here, green did a dumb move, like this would be mate. But I mean that's not the move order. The obvious move is for green to take this. So I feel like red was angry at green, but I don't know why. Like he's just hanging a rook. I don't really see what I can do here. Like when when there's these sacks, like often it leads to a really nice double attack, but I didn't have any pieces near enough to do anything. So I didn't really understand that. I think red kind of threw there. So we just played safe. They traded bishops. I was just trying to get some activity. My king is a little bit vulnerable, but they don't have any pieces near me right now. Oh, thanks for the follow from Fork Magician. Okay, why couldn't he take your queen with bishop? Where is that? You're saying like right here? It's not green's move. if it was green's move, he would have taken the queen. Like, that's what I was concerned about. I needed to move my queen to a safe square. And like, even like here isn't safe. Just potentially he could go here. If I play queen takes, bishop takes. It just looked really scary. Like, even here, I guess. Well, no. If I go here, let me see. So this is where I went. So suppose he goes here. But even here, I don't have to take back with queen. We could just take with knight in that case. And I guess like he wins my bishop, but like even this, like now they're double attacking my knight. Like there's so many scary scenarios there. But luckily green just went after red instead of after me. They both traded with each other. And when they trade, they get points for capturing each other's pieces. But relative to me, they're getting down pieces. So when they trade a bishop, they each get 5 points, but they each have one less bishop than I do on the board. And I'd rather have pieces on the board because I'm going for checkmates. So I moved my queen here to a dark square on purpose because neither of them have dark square bishops anymore. I figure I'm much less likely to get attacked. We're going for this square. So here, there's a structure where the pawn is up and the bishop is being shadowed that's very safe for the king. I kind of had that in mind. I also wanted to get these pawns away so we could promote, which we eventually did. So he played this to avoid me coming in. Like when they traded here, that was amazing for me. So again, when they trade queens, they each get 9 points. But relative to me, they're both down a queen. I'm the only one with a queen on the board. This is amazing for me. And my idea was to get rid of these pawns and also to have in mind to stop this promotion. And green crippled red even more, which we'd love to see. Got rid of these pawns. Now we have a clear promotion path, but we're worried about green promoting. So this is promotion for green. Right now we're defending. Like I was thinking of just moving the knight out to defend the promotion square. This is where I paused for a bit because this is mate, but red gets a queen. The question is, do I want to mate green? Often you don't want to mate your opposite, but at this point I looked at the two players and green was the stronger player. So like even sacking my queen versus getting the mate on green and red taking my queen, there's just no way red ever wins this game. He has 2 knights, a bunch of pawns that are nowhere close to promotion, and I still have 2 rooks, 2 bishops, 2 knights, all these pawns on a promotion path. So this is just like a really clear win. If I'd been playing more for my opposite, then I might have not taken that mate and trudged on. But it was such a clear win, and I was able to make it a tie anyway. So I think that was fine. I was frustrated that he was able to take this, but I don't think there was any way to stop that. So here, maybe I could go knight out. Knight out prevents him from coming in. But then he plays here. I take the pawn, I guess. Then he plays here. Yeah, it's hard to prevent him from stacking the knight for the pawn. It's just, I don't see a scenario where I can stop that. I mean, I made a lot of strong threats here. Yeah, but I didn't see a way to give my opposite clear first place. Hey, I like chess. It's so good. Yeah, we were playing free-for-all 4-player chess here. I also have a command for the Bughouse World Championship, which I'm covering a lot of. I play a lot more Bughouse than 4-player chess. So we're red. It looks like green is the strongest of these players. There's a bishop trade on offer. I don't want to trade these bishops. If this happens, it's going to be scary for me. But otherwise, I could just potentially just push this pawn. Yeah, let's just lock that off because we don't want to trade those. He's threatening to win the queen from my opposite. This is now a weak pawn. Like this could potentially happen. Looks like green is going for promotion. Who's the weaker player? It appears that that blue is pretty weak. We're going to try to create a good structure over here. Let's do that over here too. We don't want this knight coming in. So this actually makes a threat here. I can't move this pawn or bad stuff will happen. I think we want to come up potentially. We could also just come, actually this is probably safer. Let's just bring this knight out. Now my rook guards, there's no potential mates to worry about. This is a little bit scary. We can just leave this for now. If this is taken, we just take back with rook. I could bring my knight out. Okay. So new plan. We're going to try to castle to the right. Okay, so now I can safely push this pawn. Whoa, that is very unsafe, king. This pawn is also hanging. Yeah, my opposite's going to get eaten up for sure. So he's just going to hang all of his pieces. I guess he wants queen check. Pawn up is fine. Green is just going to try to promote something. So I'm creating a good structure, but green is getting very powerful. Yellow is hanging everything. Blue is talking a lot. I don't know what any of it means. What he's saying. What just happened? Oh, he took this one. Okay. Can I take this? Like we could potentially have this happen. Maybe it's better to take with rook. If I take with rook, I can't castle. I'm not sure. I probably don't want to castle to the left anyway, since this pawn is gone. So take it with rook is probably fine. The problem, though, is if he attacks me, that's a chance for green to attack me too. I mean, green could even attack me right now. Maybe he wants to come in here. Okay, he's actually attacking both of these. I'm going to take this. So this is under attack. Hopefully he sees that. Like this or this. But he's probably just going to hang his rook, if we're being honest. Yeah. That's a thing. Okay. Could go here, then we could have a push. So let's just castle. A little worried that he has this controlled. Probably centralize the rook somewhere. We don't want to give him anything like this. Can blue mate somehow? I don't think he can be mated. Alright. Let's just bring this rook over. Going for that. Probably going for this one. And pretty soon it's going to be time to start marching the pawns up. The problem is the queen covers this file for now. The blue is just talking nonsense, everything he says. So going for this pawn. We can defend that pawn. Let's just do that. You get a mated yellow. Please stop the mate. Pawn up, maybe? Is he just going to walk into mate? Okay, he didn't. That's good. Alright. I think it's time to start marching. I guess the other option is to get this knight involved somewhere. Now let's just march for now. This knight does guard. Just in case they start going after my rook someday. That pawn wasn't in any danger because I was guarding it. So I'm not sure what the point of this move is. He should try to get some of this stuff involved. It's funny, he's actually attacking this. I don't know if he realizes that. Okay. We could keep marching. We could get the knight out. Maybe we just get the knight out. The knight more involved. So now that's guarding. He's probably gonna grab this file. Could actually come up here. I guess my worry is if he promotes and I defend him, is he just gonna like give that away? I kinda wanna get this knight to a better square. This bishop is launched, we gotta watch out for that. I think gonna go in somewhere like here. We also have this threat. So if he takes, then this is a threat. And maybe push. Also go here. Let's just push for now. Oh, now he's attacking green. That's what I like to see. I'm not sure much will come of it though. Okay. We need to hold on to this knight. Where do we want the knight? Let's come back here. Guard the bishop. Ooh, that's annoying. That's kind of hard to guard. And now this queen might fall. So I think yellow is gonna get, yeah, that's, so yellow can mate, unfortunately. Let's see what we can get out of it. Do we want a rook? Let's go for a rook. Interesting. He wants to mate later. So knight could come back. Oh, that would give green to mate. I mean, he still has this mate. How do I punish him? There's got to be some way to punish him. Honestly, I don't see a way to punish him. Maybe go here. That's a threat. I'm doing, like, by far the worst. Not only that, but I still haven't guaranteed third place even, because yellow has 10 points. Okay, so we have a check on green. I think we want to start pushing these pawns though. So you might take this one. Oh, okay. This is somewhat annoying of blue. Guess we can defend this way. Oh my god. Wow, that was horrible. I just hung a rook for nothing. I don't know why blue's going after me, but that's horrible. So he could take this. Yeah, this is looking pretty bad. Like, if blue would ever start attacking green, then I could check and let him win some pieces. But I feel like for now, blue is going after me. Like, I need blue to make some sort of threat against, yeah, I think this is the move. Yeah, I need blue to make some sort of threat against green. Okay, that's a threat. Probably has to play this. Otherwise, he's just losing the queen. Wow. Okay. Interesting. I'll take that. What did he take? Oh, that was a dead piece. Okay. Maybe this comes next. What are you doing there, buddy? Okay, like I'm fine with that. I could just push. Takes, I take. Okay. Okay. We could promote. I think we just push these though. I still only have 5 points. We need to get more points to be okay here. I'm not entirely sure what blue is doing. I think blue is just letting green trade with me. But green is not playing good moves. So we're trying to promote one or both of those pawns. Oh, finally blue does something useful. Love to see it. If he takes, I take. If he doesn't take, we probably retreat. Even retreat here to threaten the pawn push. Blue says kill queen. Don't know why he's saying that. So I have this, if this knight ever moves. He's forking 2 queens. I like to see that. We also have a check, potentially. What is this about? I could go here. This is scary, though. Maybe I bring this in. No. This is very aggressive, but we're going to try it. Okay. So we could take that. I think we just go back, actually. Still way behind on pieces. Maybe going after this one. Okay, so going after this queen. Guess we have to go up here. So this is a threat. I still have this threat if this knight ever moves. Could take this pawn, but I think I want to keep my king snug for now. Maybe I push this if he doesn't take. Who might take that pawn? What? That's just a hanging queen. I think I'd take that for sure. Unless green does something really crazy. I mean, if green does this, that would be interesting. Okay, yeah, let's take this. Oh, wait, hold on. If I take this, takes this, then he gets mate. Nah, I'll take this one. Now we're going after this rook. Interesting. This is kind of hit. What about this? I think I like this one. Am I safe? I think I'm safe. My idea is, I mean, this is the main idea. Luckily, I have these two pieces in the way. So that I can take. Let's take it. Is there a scary place you can move this knight? Not immediately. Okay, we want to move this queen away somewhere. Maybe we go here. Now I'm attacking this rook and also threatening promotion. I think promotion is more important though. Attacking the queen. We have a few queens on the board. These are 1-point queens. Happy to trade them. This game is looking better than it did before. I feel like my chances are improving. Oh, blue disconnected? Who's disconnected? Blue is disconnected. Okay, if it's a 1v1 versus green, I think I win that 1v1. We have 3 queens on the board. If this knight moves, maybe I sack the bishop to bring the king out. I need to make sure green doesn't mate blue. Okay, I'll take it. He rage quitted? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I mean, after hanging the queen, he played on a few more moves, but okay. I guess we can see what mistakes I made here. I felt pretty cramped in the beginning. I mean, my opposite was playing really boneheaded, so it's always tough when your opposite just like loses. Like they're just taking a ton of free pieces from yellow. So green took like 8 free pieces from yellow, and blue just went out and checkmated yellow. So when I moved this knight away, that let him get this attack. Could I have saved the knight somehow? I guess this was a possibility. Rook up. So maybe this is better. I feel like he could have tempoed the knight anyway. So I'm not sure that really buys anything. Just buys like a move or two. So I'm not sure if that was better. Like, and oh yeah, the other thing is there was mate in 1 here. So yeah, never mind. I was trying to, I thought something like this was going to happen. Like this. And then green does something random. I mean, honestly, even this is a good move for green. But let's say green just plays like here. Then at least I get a rook out of it. That was why I did that originally. Okay. So yeah, these moves all make sense. Oh, where I really screwed up is hanging my rook. So I thought he was going for this, which should be bad. I didn't want to trade the queens, and he could, if I didn't trade the queens, just threaten my knight. He was actually going after my rook. So I should have saved my rook. How could I have saved my rook? Maybe here, because it threatens knight check. So, like if I go here, he takes, then I could always go knight check. I might have to just trade the queens anyway. Yeah, I really didn't want to trade these queens. Maybe it was even better giving up the rook rather than trading the queens, because it was really important for me to have a queen on the board. when green had 2 queens, and I'm down so many points. But yeah, I just hung that rook. That was pretty terrible. I don't know why green hung his queen. What did he expect was going to happen here? Like, maybe he was trying to line up this battery? Did he not see that my pawn moved that way? I don't know. And here, like, I could have taken, but like, it just looked like I was removing defenders around here. So I just was going to let this pawn go, and we were getting in a better promotion position. That was wonderful for me when blue actually started growing after green. He would have just screwed up my structure. Yeah. I mean, my structure is a little screwed up, but luckily I have these 2 pieces that can guard me for now. This was like a risky move. I was a little worried like something like this was going to happen, but blue was out there taking stuff. So I guess if I had noticed that blue was going to take this queen anyway, is there a way that I could have better gone after green right here? I mean, I could have taken this. I could have pushed. The problem is if I attack him too hard, then maybe he doesn't take back, and I do want him to take back blue's pieces. So I guess this move was okay in that the queen was tempoed anyway. It kind of forced him to take back. We retreated, moved the queen to a better square. This was like a really weird move. So I'm not sure. I mean, first, I'm sure he didn't notice he hung his queen, but he might have thought that he was getting points from the dead pieces. I mean, my original idea here was to just take this pawn and go in on him, but taking a free queen even better. And green like forced the issue. Didn't like it when his queen got in here. But honestly, that does open this up. And I was gonna attack the knight and that. So the knight is defended. So this undefended the knight, so that helped me out a lot. Green's moves were kind of random here. So I could have just taken this rook. If I'd known that blue was going to resign, then maybe I should have done that to get more points. But this ended up being okay. What's my strategy when I'm up against 2 strong players who haven't lost pieces and my opposite is already mated? My strategy is to pray. So I try to be as safe as possible and hope they attack each other rather than teaming up on me. But there's not much you can do when they just all team up on you. Let's see, is there any strong game going on? I kind of want to take a quick break here. I'm going to put on this 2200 plus game and I am going to be right back. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. Yeah, just stay safe and wait. That's what I would do. Not quite shuffle pieces. Like I would try to get my pieces to better squares, but you have to be careful. So I should say when we're watching these higher level games, I'm not sure 2200 is high enough, but when the games get high enough, you see opposites, they're not going to take each other's queens because they're playing this like teams. And in fact, Green has said in the chat, nice team. So Green is annoyed that these two are teaming. But you often see opposites teaming. So I think they're going to be able to mate green and blue pretty easily if they keep teaming. Like, this is a threat, like, for sure. Like, even knight here could be good for red if he doesn't take it. He's just going to take it. I think he just takes back. Like, this would be like a heroic move. I don't think he needs to do that. He also needs to be worried about this someday. Maybe he just develops. Anyway, I'm going to hit the bathroom real quick, and I will be back very soon. And it looks like we did see some effective team-ins there. Paulo had some choice words for them. Said a word I can't say, and then hope you enjoy your points. Let's go back a little and see what happened there. So yeah, this was the attack vector. And red trusted yellow because yellow showed that he was teaming. And he didn't even take the queen. Oh, I guess because this queen is being attacked. The blue actually took it. So red hasn't taken many points, but he has eliminated a player. And this is going to be a good vector for promotion. I think they're still kind of working together here. So red could go after this bishop. Yeah, that's another way to go after the bishop. Red's gonna get the bishop. Eventually he wants to get rid of this pawn so he can promote. Once he starts going after yellow, like, you know, this could be a thing, but he's not going to go after yellow this early. He would like to see blue hurt some more. So if they were still teaming, like, this could be a good move, but he's just going to retreat for now. Red is going to get a free piece. Blue is simply resigned. So now it is red versus yellow. Red is in a much better situation. So yellow is up points. So yeah, I would take this pawn. Next he wants to eliminate this one. Now he could always take the knight. But he could just leave the rook there for now. He could also take the bishop. I would try to get rid of this pawn. Promote. I guess he could also promote over here. Yeah, promoting on the left is probably even easier. You can promote the e-pawn. This is probably the best way to go. I would play this move. Red is fairly safe. Okay, you can try to promote in the center too. That's fine. He does want to make sure yellow doesn't get the mate on here. So can't move the queen somewhere like here because that would be too constrictive. Is this mate? I think he missed mate. So now I'm not a fan of red's play anymore. Because if he mated blue, I think his position would be much better. If yellow manages to mate blue, he could still win. Potentially, but red has so many pieces, he can always like take these promoted pieces. I guess he's gonna play here and hope that the king covers or something like that. I don't know. It's pretty. He could check, I get no, but he really wants to take this, I think, because otherwise, if he goes up here, this pawn's gonna block him. Yeah, I don't like this move because this pawn blocks. And that's another reason to not like it. So by the way, if queen takes, this is random. And this king might randomly move away, but it did not. Looking, yeah, this is looking much better for yellow. And this king might stop the pawn. Red really screwed up by not taking the mate on blue. Not only that, he's preventing promotion. This is looking like a yellow win now. King takes was forced? Why was king takes forced? Let's go back and look. Oh, so by the way, red is resigned, but oh yeah, you're right because of this. Yeah, wow. So, but let's back up because like red missed mate, and if red just mated blue and held on to his queen, wait, like that's checkmate in one. So at this point, red still has a queen. Can easily stop these promotions. Can easily promote like 50 pawns, and this rook can eat a piece. Like this is just crushing for red. So red really threw a win away. Anyway, let's see what happened in the end. So he was hoping that king didn't take, I guess, so he could go here, but that still doesn't guard. This is the promotion square. So even if king here, I mean, it doesn't matter. Yellow's still crushing. I mean, what is red gonna do? Red is completely busted. All right, let's see if we can find a game to play. Jumped in a few queues. Oh, that's weird. Close that one. For blue. Okay. Let's see. 3 1500s. I do not want to trade these bishops. Not a thing I want to do. So let's just push this. This is 1 point queens. Okay. We have a check on red. I'm going to block that off for now. These guys are going for quick promotions. I'm hoping that they stop each other. Oop. That trade is great for me. Okay. So I could go here to hit this pawn. Let's actually... Should we just go knight out? Let's go knight out for now. I kind of want to see... Oh. Okay. Green is stopping this. Hopefully. Yeah, we'll just go bishop out. Is green going to take that? He is. I think I do this. So we can try to go for this bishop. Oh, maybe not. Because red is now protecting that knight. Oh, never mind. Yeah, Air Curry says that was a nice use of the dead king protection. Yeah, for sure. Last game. They are saying, can we kill yellow first? So I think I want to stop chat. I mean, I'm not yellow, but red says, can we make team green? So I disabled chat communication and I still see chat coming through. That kind of confuses me. Oh, uh-oh. That's weird. I don't know why he resigned. Okay. So that is a promotion. I can always... Nah, let's check now. Guard the promotion. Then we want to promote over here. He can take that. If they trade queens, that's great for me. I could take that. He could take that, but I don't think I want to do that at the present moment. Let's just push the pawn. Now green can choose to trade the queens if he wants. I would like to get my queen active at some point. They still may choose to trade these queens someday. Red really wants to promote. What if I push? Okay. Oh, he can take if he goes there. Yeah, sure. That's interesting. If he takes this, check. Oh, okay. I could just leave that for now. So I'm guarding this promotion. Still hasn't taken this knight. It's kind of weird. I could also like check this king, but my number one priority is to promote. That's my promotion square. They're really leaving this tension. Oh, finally, there we go. That's very helpful. Okay, this is a thing. This is a thing. I could rather go after this one. We could also go after this king here. But yeah, let's go after... This is a double check, actually. We like double checks. He can retreat. Interesting. We could do this. Or we could just control this promotion square. Yeah, let's just develop. Okay, now this is a threat that we can take. Let's take with the knight. Can he attack my queen? I don't think he can. We could pre-move if pre-moving is a thing. Did I fix my layout? Yeah, we're blue. Okay, good, good. So we're pinning this, attacking the knight. Hard to defend the knight. Eventually we can go rook here. This king is in my territory. Everything is looking up. Eventually, like knight check, then like queen out is going to be good. Yeah, I'm not sure if I've ever had a triple check. I've seen triple checks before though. Triple checks are definitely a thing. I don't know what red is thinking about. It really needs to make a move. Okay. This could be a thing as well. Okay. So now I can't do that anymore. We can do this. Because now I'm attacking the knight and the rook. Oh, that's interesting. He's hidden my rook. But this is with check. Let's take that with check. Probably I take here. Is there a way he can attack my queen? I don't think so. He could do this, then move this later, but I think we're fine. That does pin him, so he can't take that. So that's not great for me, maybe. Eventually we want to go after this guy. What if I bring this guy in? Okay, actually, we gotta watch out a little bit. Do I go here? Wait, I can just take this knight. Just take the knight. Okay. Now, I guess we get the rook involved. We also want to get this other queen involved. Yeah, let's do the rook first. He's going after my rook, so we're gonna have to save this guy. Now he's going after my bishop. Green, stop getting these ideas. Not a fan of ideas. Okay, this is now covered. That mate? No, that doesn't mate. I mean, we could stalemate. That's stalemate, actually. Ooh. Well, now that that's covered, now this is mate. Ooh, that wasn't my piece, was it? No, there's a dead pawn. Okay. I can't have him taking any of my stuff. If I take that, he can take that. What do we do? Maybe this? Is Red gonna time out? Okay. How do we mate Red somehow? So this could potentially be mate. Not quite mate. It's almost mate. Does that stalemate? That's kind of annoying. If I take this, it stalemates. That's not even mate. That's mate. I guess I give him the stalemate. Yeah, so we both get 10 because of the stalemate. But that's not the end of the world. So, I mean, my opposite got second, which is what we want anyway. Could have checked. Yeah, let's go back and look. I mean, so the problem was, maybe this is the move. So the problem was I didn't want to like hang my queen at the end of this. Let's see. Maybe this. Does that mate? Or no? I mean, there's a million mates, but let's look at this one. Oh, he guards that. That's funny. So that's mate. That checks him. This is covered. Then I can take this. This was the move. Brilliant. Yeah, so now he's in check. He has to move somewhere. Wait, is he mated too? Was that double checkmate? No, he can move somewhere. Oh, he can move this back. Interesting. Yeah, it wasn't quite mate. It was almost mate. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I didn't see it was mate either. I was worried that he would, take this stuff. But this guards. The important thing is it checks the green king, so green can't take me. Okay, so that would have been much better. But I mean, the stalemate was okay. Just we could have been a little more precise. So yeah, just to clarify the gray pieces, we have a command for that. So when someone times out or resigns, all of their pieces except the king turn gray, and you don't get points for taking those dead pieces. The king is still live, but it's not moved by the player anymore. It's moved by a computer, and it's moved completely randomly. Um, so the computer playing for the king doesn't necessarily make good moves. It just makes random moves. And you still, so you don't get points for taking the dead grayed out pieces, but you do get points for checkmating the live king or capturing the live king. Can the zombie king eat its own gray pieces? Yes, it can. So the zombie king can eat the gray pieces just like anyone else can. Okay, so let's see. Oh, 4Play Chess said had 150 triple checks on one YouTube video. That's amazing. Were your opponents cooperating with you, or were they trying their best to avoid that? Okay, let's see if we can find some other. Oh, here we go. That was quick. Oh, this is a pretty high Q. So I'm very concerned about the guy on my left. Does he have... Oh, he's never played teams? He's played a ton of FFA games. Okay. There's a queen trade on offer. I don't want to trade those. We're just gonna sneak this guy up. I have to do this. I could potentially push the pawn. But this is... Okay, let's just go up. I'm kind of hoping these guys trade. Although that would leave him vulnerable. Okay. Do I go up here? I'm worried about this pawn too. Should I just castle? We're just gonna go here. It's a very weak move, but I was just worried about this pawn. And unfortunately, blue being on my left is the worst because blue can like okay, so this is gonna fall. Can I get anything out of this? Not really. I guess we can. Yeah, so he's losing the rook. They're just gonna eat up my opposite, then they're gonna attack me. This is gonna be a really rough game. I'm just gonna castle to the right. It's not my favorite structure, but green is the weaker player between blue and green. So at least my king is further away from blue. The yellow might just resign. Although he does have 0 points, so I mean, if he resigns now, at least I'm going to take 1 point at some point. So I'm not going to finish like last. I think he's just going to time out. Oh, he's disconnected. Okay, so now these guys are going to team up on me. They get to promote among the dead pieces. And blue is already up some points. This has worked out very poorly. So if I were him, I would just try to like promote, yeah, which is what he's done. Okay. We can get away with that one. Maybe I just keep pushing. That's a long haul though. I think instead Let's try to get this bishop somewhere active. So green is going for yellow a little bit too early here. Now I can push this one too. I guess he's just trying to get the dead pieces out of the way so he can promote, but not a great strategy for him. I want to get more things in the way of this diagonal. We could just push this guy. Let's just do that for now. But for now, this is double protected. Eventually, we're going to move the rook over. Maybe move this back. I guess I can do this. Green is really going all out for this king. That mate. I think that's mate for him. Gives up a bishop. Okay, he's gonna go for this mate, I guess. They're both trying real hard to mate there. This pawn is a little bit unprotected. We can always push. I think they're just both going to be wrapped up over here. So I'm hoping this queen moves away. Then we can promote. Like, that's not quite mate either. That. Honestly, I could even get the mate if he does that. Okay. That's... Okay, well, he's attacking this bishop, first of all. We should do something about that. Guess I have to trade this. As much as I don't want to. That's mate. At least we haven't finished fourth, though. Thanks for the follow, SD85. Really appreciate it. 13, knight e5. Where's e5? Up here. Maybe that would have been better than it. What is it? Oh, this knight is in some hawk. We're gonna have to move this somewhere. Go up here for now. Yeah, we didn't want the queen to just take this. Now I'm a little worried about this. We have to come back. Oh, that's an odd move. Can I just go here? What's his threat? I think I can go here. What am I missing? I'm threatening promotion there. Even if I have to give up the knight. I think I'd rather have the extra queen. I'm fine losing the knight. Not only that, but if he takes the knight, I take the rook. This is okay for me. This rook is protected. Okay. Guess we take this now. Right? Yeah. if he takes this, we can still take the rook. So maybe develop this. Well, he could take that then. What about this? Let's do that. If we get this out of the way, we can push this. Oh, actually, now this hangs. So that wasn't so great. That was a mistake. Oh, but he didn't take it. Okay. So let's retreat. So he's threatening a check. And if he checks, then I can like win the queen. Maybe they want something like this. Okay, he's just trying to get that out of the way for promotion. We could still take this. I'm not sure I want to sack that though. Man, what do I want to do here? I guess we'll just go back here. Where do I want my queen to get? Like this would be a great square if I could get there somehow. Okay, so he's threatening promotion now. I don't care so much if he promotes. Let's go back and come in here, something like that. So if I came in here, if he promoted, I guess he could come back to guard. Maybe that's not so good. Go up here. Man, I don't know. Seems like a safer square for my king, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's not. Like he does have these threats. Okay, so he's potentially attacking my rook. He wants green to attack me. Yeah, he is attacking that. Okay. We can actually... Okay, so I think I saved my rook for now. What if I just take this? Undermine his structure a little bit. So that was a sack. Hopefully not a terrible sack. If I can undermine that knight, then green can mate him. So maybe we want to get a little bit safer over here. He still has a safe structure. So that rook sack might not have been so good. Huh, what is that about? So if I take that, threaten this. Okay. It could just come down. So blue's going to try to attack me while green attacks. Guess he's going to take. Now they're all coming in here. Maybe I retreat this knight and let them attack each other. Oh, that's an annoying move though. I could take here. That's probably the move. I could also go back here. Nah, let's take this one. Sure. That's rough. Wow. Did not see that. Okay. That's really rough. That really screws me a lot. Shoot. I don't even know what to do here. I gotta give up the queen, I think. This is really bad. Oh, I gave it 2 queens. Oh my god. Yeah, my time was rough. This is a 3rd place for sure. Like, I'm trying to stop promotion, but yeah, they're just teaming up on me. I'm gonna lose everything. Oh, this is vulnerable. I gotta go up here. Yeah, I'm just completely dead here. Thanks for the follow from Lord Frito. Really appreciate it. At least blue is super high rated, so maybe I don't lose a million points here. Blue is kind of just shuffling back and forth, letting green do all the work. I'm completely dead at this point. So it's just a matter of how many moves I can live for. Trying to get rid of this pawn. And for some reason, I go there, go here maybe. I'm just dead. I'll come up here, but it doesn't matter. I'm already dead. Might just push. I don't know. Yeah. I am guarding this temporarily, but you could just take this. There's this tension. I don't even know. This is just really bad. This would be a fun thing. I don't think I can even do that. You just take it. So like, maybe this is a thing. I don't. That's like my last chance. I don't think blue even takes that mate. Well, I mean he should, but I don't think he will. I mean, it's riskless for him. He's way up on material. Well, he should do this, but he may not play it just despite me. Oh, he did. Okay. Well, that's good. So our new mission is to take 11 points, which I don't think we can do, but we're gonna try our best. Okay, we need 7 points. Where can we get 7 points? Maybe here. Okay, we finished second. That's a miracle. Oh my god. That was awfully nice of Blue. Okay, wow. That was looking real sketchy for a while. But yeah, I was completely dead there. Gonna try to join another game. Yeah, Blue moved before Green, so Blue had a chance to do something there. Okay, we have an 1900 on the right. That is who we're concerned about. I'm going to try to create this structure on the left. Probably play knight out next. Okay, so if I push, we can stop promotion, potentially get the queen out. I could also push this way. This is probably a little safer because it deprives him of a check. The problem though is like I can't take back or the queen trades. Okay. Now maybe we can get this going. Okay, so now I've cut off the rook and can potentially play bishop takes pawn. Maybe trying to take this one. So if he takes and he pushes, that would be bad. Okay, so blue has promoted, which I actually like. Because blue is my opposite, in theory, he shouldn't attack me. In practice, he very well might. He is just retreating that queen. Okay, so maybe we come out here. Oh, actually, this is thing. So let's just push the pawn. Because we don't want to trade those bishops. Yeah, move order is one of the most important things to learn in 4-player chess. It can make a lot of difference. Okay. What's going on? Now he's double attacking this. Let's defend it. I'm having to play this very passively. Fortunately. We castle. Not that I want to castle, but maybe I should castle. Maybe we'll just castle for now. Probably push this next. Not so much a fan of my structure. If I can get this bishop over here, that would be better for me. So if blue were to ever keep yellow busy, I would like to play this move. We just can't do it yet. Blue is actually playing really, really well. So I'm impressed with what he's done so far. I mean, he's promoted. He has a good structure. This guy I've played before. Oh, this is like, he's only played 2 games. He's probably fairly underrated. Okay, so I'm gonna get this done. Maybe I want to play queen out, actually. Queen up. Let's do queen up. Because I want to move this knight, move the bishop. But I'm worried about like crazy pins. What does this accomplish? Now I think I can get away with this one. Red is promoted. Hate to see it. Everyone promoting but me. But I'm just really worried about. They're just all so aggressive. Okay, yellow seems to be going after red, which I like to see. Let's bring this guy down. I want to get the bishop here. Once the bishop is here, I'm going to feel a lot safer. Okay, so he's potentially going after this knight. You can defend it with this. Also, if he pushes, there can be this sort of thing going on. We got to do this first. Maybe this next. Could also come down here. Maybe we push this. Now we can bring the knight back here. King covers this pawn. I still don't like my position much at all, but at least we're consolidating a little bit. Oh, this might be a move. Because he's thinking of taking this anyway. So now he's held on to that piece. Like these guys win a trade. I'm fine with that. Oh, and yellow is taking a red's piece. Love it. We could come to the center. Or we could come out here. I think we just come to the center. Interesting. Red is putting a lot of pressure on blue. Let's come out here now. Try to prevent promotions. What's the response going to be? Maybe that. I guess we'll do it for now. Trying to keep yellow a little bit busy. Blue really needs to start making threats. I'm probably going to come back here, honestly. Unless yellow does something super aggressive. It seems like red may be annoyed at yellow. So yellow probably gonna just try to save this knight. I think he ought to like fianchetto this bishop. This could also be a move. It says a bunch of them have disconnected. Blue is disconnected and yellow is also disconnected. That's not great. Yeah, if my opposite times out, that's pretty terrible for me. Now let's see if yellow reconnects. Theory is always different from practice, yeah. So if yellow times out, it's a 1 versus 1 versus red. That's an uphill battle. I mean, red has an extra queen. At least he's missing a knight, so there's that. But it's gonna be tough. I guess I could try to, go for like sneaky attacks here since red is the 1500. So if it's going to be a 1 versus 1 versus anyone, I prefer it to be red. I think my move, we're going to save this knight. And next order of business is to promote pawns. I'm going to take this one. Then I'm going to take this. We're going to threaten this and see if he notices. He did not notice. We got him. Not only did I win, my opposite finished second. So it's always helpful when my opposite can finish second. Plus 20 points for my opposite. All right, let's look back at this game. Definitely wasn't playing it very aggressively, but I kept being worried that these guys were going to team up on me. And these guys both were playing pretty solid. Like all three of them were playing okay. I felt like I was in a lot of trouble. I was like pretty scrunched in. I didn't have a great structure. They had queens, I didn't. By the end, my structure was actually getting to be pretty good. Like, I don't see any one move where I just like really screwed up. There's no one move that I really didn't take advantage of an opportunity. I'm pretty happy with my play that game. Alright, let's see if we can join some more queues. It is getting pretty late, honestly, so not sure how many more queues I'll play, but play a little bit. So again, for anyone new, this is 4-player FFA. Put the rules in the Twitch chat. We are yellow. Our opposite red is the highest rated of these 3 players. That's what we like to see. Okay, if I'm going to castle, I think I'd rather castle to the left because green is the weaker of green and blue. This is 1-point queens. Green is, sorry, blue is going for a queen. Probably get it. Gonna fianchetto. Yeah, no one is stopping blue. Now green is going for promotion. I wonder if blue will contest him. He probably will not, but you never know. This is an odd move. Blue really ought to just take that. Or no, he can't. I'm sorry. There's a pin. It's an interesting move. I wonder whether this will be taken. Okay, what can I do about this? We could push, we could go here. I'm not sure what to do about this. I'm just gonna do this for now. Okay. We go up here. Maybe. This is looking a little bit scary. Oh. That's looking real scary. We go up here. They might all attack me right now. It's looking super scary. Okay, so suppose I go up here and we could potentially see this. I think I have to try this though. Like I want to castle. If I can castle, I feel much safer. Ooh, well that's interesting. So I can take this. I think I take this and trust my opposite. So, like I'm not going to take this queen if this moves away. We could take this one. I think I take it. Do I want to take it? Like Red should trust me, but I don't know if he does. Honestly, I don't think Red trusts me enough. I would love to take that. I don't think I can trust him. Like I wanted to take this and then like he can't take or Red takes back. But the worry was I take this like blue moves away or something. Now I can be more aggressive though. We could do this. We could move this knight somewhere. Maybe I just come over here. Whoa. What? That was really odd. Okay, he can take this now. And I would like him to take that. So we're just gonna chill. What? Oh, he was worried about this, I guess. Interesting. I am not a grandmaster by any stretch of the imagination. But yeah, I do play a lot of Bug House and 4-player chess. Alright, I think we start marching. So marching this pawn, I'd be a little worried about this. I could even bring my king over again. Okay, finally he took that. That's what we like to see. Can I support him somehow? What about this? He might just take this is the problem. Let's see if he's a good opposite. I might just lose 2 pieces here. That's the problem. Like we might see this and this. But I'd really like to eliminate blue. I'm not even sure if I take that. Well, this defends this too. I think I take it. Okay, red is a good opposite. I appreciate that. So we've guaranteed that we get at worst 3rd place. This is not going to be a 4th place finish. Okay, the pin we gotta watch out for. Maybe we go here now. It's gonna be a while before he can maneuver his bishop over here. Okay, we can keep pushing these dudes. Again, this bishop guards. What is this about? Maybe he's gonna try this. I don't know. I'd like to promote these pawns. This coming next. Offering a queen trade. Do I want the queen trade? I do not. Where do we go here? I guess he could force the issue by like taking one of these. If I have to queen trade, I'll queen trade, but I'd prefer not to. So we like to push this. Oh, this pawn is hanging. What am I doing? Still, that's not going to be like mate or anything. Okay, this is a promotion, which is supported. I will gladly trade my 1-point queen for the 9-point queen. So is he going to support? He is. That's okay. Still happy to get that queen off the board. That's an odd move. Maybe he's planning on doing something like this. Yeah, this is defended though. Let's just go up. Now he might take. Very close on points to red. I'm upper queen, but he has like some more rooks to play with. I can maybe check. Maybe not. Maybe this check is better. What? What is that about? I have to take that, right? Yeah, we take that. Oh, interesting. Did not see that. That's annoying. If I go here, he can go here. I take... Oh, that's annoying. I think we got to give up the queen. This is just really bad. Red is playing this really well. Okay, I should try to promote here. I'm hoping that green is going to stop red's promotion. I hope he's going for this one. But that would kind of let him promote. Don't like my king safety either. I'm going to get this move in at some point. If I ever lack a useful move. That's annoying. We've got to go back. I might play this. Although actually, like, this and this didn't happen. I think we got to play king up. Don't understand the purpose of this move. He kind of seems to be handing the game to red. Okay, at least he's kind of stopping promotion. It's on green to stop this promotion. I'm certainly not going to do it. My idea is this. I hope green doesn't sack on me, but he probably will. Interesting. He's threatening this. I like it. Hope he takes this. Okay. So which do I want to do? He's actually threatening a check on me. But maybe I should have stayed on a dark square rather than a light square so he can't, like, take this. I'm hoping to lop this off. Oh, no such luck. Okay. So this might be on me. Just go here. Maybe not. Oh, shoot. I'll just go for another one. I mean, he's guarding like both of these squares. That's a bad idea. Okay, well, I think I take this, let him take this. Although, like, this could be mate. Well, that's a thing, maybe. He should be happy I didn't take his rook, being honest. A little worried about this. Okay, that's good to see. What is this? It's a free bishop. Why do you hate free bishops, my dude? Okay, well, I guess we can come back here for now. He still might sack. He did sack. That's unfortunate. So he now wins my queen. I'm assuming. Oh, very unfortunate. Okay, so suppose I go here. That doesn't really do very much. I think we want to promote another thing. Maybe just get behind the pawn. Wow. Oh, God. I'm trying to disable both of them since they seem to be working together against me. This is good for him. Okay. Oh, that's obnoxious. What are they doing? Like, come on, dude. It's so obnoxious. Yeah, so move this bishop, buddy. Move the bishop. Come on. Thank you. Alright, this should be a win. Don't know how it's a win exactly, but Pretty sure it is. This is going to be the pawn I promote. And this pawn we can give up. This bishop we can give up. This knight we can give up. Oh, that makes it easier. Okay, we can just march the pawn now. Thank you for the follow from Prof. Walter Baiho. Really appreciate it. That was a tough battle. Yeah, they were teaming up on me at the end, so it's a little difficult. Let's look back at the game. See where I screwed up. I'm just not very good in the opening. Like, I play kind of snug, but not as aggressive as I should probably. I was really, so this move by red really concerned me because there's a mate threat here on me. And like, it's possible that red, even though he's my opposite, that he sees, oh, a 2500, let's just get him out of the game. So if I did something like useless, what's a useless move? Like this, say, then you know, it doesn't matter. Oh, okay. So like this could happen. That's mate. And that's like really scary. I mean, red would lose a queen, but as we saw elsewhere in the game, red is willing to lose a queen. So here, like, this is what I really should have played. Bishop takes knight. I was just worried. Like, I didn't know what red's intentions were. Like, this should have been played. I was worried about something like this. I was worried red would fear me and like move away, like this. Or well, I guess green has to do something, but I don't know. Say green plays here. I was worried he would. I mean, I guess this is a reasonable move to protect the bishop and also move away, but like I was worried he would be worried about this. Like I was worried he'd do something like this, and I'd just lose a bishop for a knight. But if I could trust red, then for sure it was right to take this knight. We just played it snug, castled, got our king a little safer. This was really horrible by green. Usually opposites don't attack each other. These guys are both like up a queen with respect to red and yellow. Like they should leave the detention. You should never trade a queen with your opposite. That was just terrible. I could maybe understand if he was trading a 1-point queen for a 9-point queen, but these are two 1-point queens. Like why do you trade? That's pretty bad. So here I was looking for opportunities. Red made some great moves. This was a risky move on my part because what could have happened, like I was worried that this is what would have happened. But green actually protected my knight, so it made it less likely, which is kind of weird. And when red took the mate, I mean, I could have moved away, protect the knight, but I took the queen, and I was able to protect my knight at the same time. So that just worked out really well for me. I felt a little bad about betraying my opposite so early, but I mean, he had 31 points. I needed to get some points on the board. And red ended up playing pretty well at the 4-player or at the 3-player stage. Yeah, this was annoying that he defended. Instead of promoting immediately, I could have played knight here. I guess he goes here though. Just blocks promotion. Then we could go bishop. Well, okay, red has to make a move. Let's say red does something random. I could go bishop here. Alternatively, red might just step with the queen anyway. So it might have been a little more accurate to get my knight in. But in any event, we traded a pawn and a rook for a 9-point queen. And then, I don't know why green did that. He just gave like an extra knight. That was kind of weird. Maybe he wanted like this move to go after my queen. That could have been a thing. Like here, if I want to save my queen, then you go down here, you can take, that's a possibility. I'm not sure what green had in mind. This was just an odd move. So red was taking away my advanced pawns, sacked the knight for. And now I'm pretty much caught up on points. This was like a really scary situation. And I lost my queen here. I was really worried. So if I take this, then obviously he can take back and, you know, we like just trade everything. That's not good. I was worried. So if I come back here, I was worried this was going to happen. And then I just lose my rook for nothing. And, you know, he still has like massive threats on my position. So that's what I was worried about. And maybe green wasn't good enough to find this move anyway. I'm not sure, but I didn't want to risk it. So I was trying to keep green busy and then just trade these off. And even if he goes here, red takes, I take. Like, this is not something that I wanted to happen, like, at all. But, you know, this would be horrible. Like, I don't want to trade pieces. One thing I can't emphasize enough for the people not familiar with four-player chess is every time you trade a piece with another player, you're losing a piece with respect to the other players not involved in the trade. So I hate trades. And I especially hate this losing pieces. We just played this snug. They let me promote. This was really annoying when green took this. And here, if I took this green rook, red took back, red would be in just a commanding position. It's hard to imagine red losing that. So I felt like I couldn't take the rook, and I wanted to prevent red from getting like another queen. So I took the pawn instead. And luckily green traded for the queen rather than just retreating his rook. So I like it when they trade. I was able to keep my queen. But here, green was somewhat savage. So maybe I should have prevented that from happening. What's the way I could have prevented that from happening? Kind of hard because it wasn't... Maybe this was a bad move. Oh, because he can take this anyway. So maybe he was kind of like defending me. Yeah, this was just a bad move. What should I have done here? This... No, I can't do that because he can just take. We could pin this, actually. What about this for an idea? We go after green. Not only does this go after green, it also goes after red. I think this was the move. Red might even like defend. No, he can't. Then I take. So we probably see like this. Then he has this pawn to deal with. How does he deal with that? You just go up, maybe? I don't know what he does here. I guess he could go here. But then I have like this move. And we're threatening to like come into green's territory. This is a lot better than letting all these things happen, hanging the bishop. So I think red didn't even see he could take this. Or maybe he didn't want to part with his rook once this was defended. But yeah, this was a savage move from green. It's like, I lose my queen, he loses his rook. Maybe he thought he wouldn't take the rook, but I mean, I have to take that. Yeah, so red kind of went crazy here. Like, I still have things to worry about with red, but when he sacked his rook for my bishop, like, my rook is so much better. Now all I have to do is keep my king away from the light squares, because all they have is light square bishops. As long as I keep my king on a dark square, my only mission is to prevent these pawns from promoting. And we got rid of one pawn, got rid of another pawn. This is when it got tricky, because this was a savage move from red. And here, maybe I should have just taken the pawn, parted with the bishop, but I tried to save it. So here, when red moved his bishop, he's basically going for second place rather than first place. But it's hard to imagine red get in first place when green has a queen and I have all these pieces. So red just basically took second place by moving the bishop. And this is like a blockade. King can never take this because it's defended. King is like so far away. Yeah, I mean, he can't even get past this rank. So this pawn was going to promote. And as soon as it promoted, we were going to go over here and checkmate red. Okay. It is getting pretty late. So might be time to end. Let me see if I can find someone to raid. If anyone has any suggestions of who to raid, let me know. Otherwise, we're going to kind of look to see who's in the chess category and look to see our friends who are streaming, see what they're playing. Let's see. So, Will Wolf playing Blitz. Madalena Maria is playing puzzles. Oh, that's interesting. She's playing words on stream at the same time as puzzles. That's a fun idea. All right, let's see who else is in the chess category. We have Inda Queen. I'll probably raid Madalena. She streams variants pretty often. And she's also in our chess variants stream team. So let's raid WNM Madalena Maria. Thank you everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. So this was 4-Player Chess. I also stream a lot of Bughouse, and I'm covering the Bughouse World Championship, which is going on right now. There are, I believe, 240 teams who are playing. 180 teams in the under 2000 section, 60 teams in the open section. They're playing one match per week, and I'm trying to cover as many of them as possible. So is it tomorrow or the next day? I forget. I'm going to be covering 4-Player Chess's match against. Actually, yeah, he's partnered to Madalena, right? And he's going to be playing against Swole 19 and Joe Bruin. So that should be a lot of fun. Tomorrow night I will be streaming some Bughouse, playing myself. Thanks for the follow from Shamat. Really appreciate it. So yeah, if you'd like trust variants, definitely drop a follow, and I hope to see you guys future streams. When you get to Madalena, be sure to drop her a follow as well and let her know where you came from. Have a great night, everyone. Bye.